How can I manage task creation from a spreadsheet? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get daily automation tutorials. In this video, we'll be creating a workflow that starts with a new record in Airtable. Then we'll reformat the data using the AI Wizard by Workload before finally creating a new task in Todoist. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the workload editor. We're going to give our workflow a title. So this is going to be new record to wizard to new task. And we're going to select our trigger by clicking in the trigger box. Our triggering app is going to be Airtable. And the event is going to be a new record. We want to make sure we're connected to our Airtable account. If you have any issues connecting to the apps we use in this workflow, check out the blog in the description of this video. The base within Airtable that I want this workflow to monitor is my project tracker. And the table is tasks, timelines, and assignees. So click continue and test the trigger. And you can see we have several new records. If we look over at the raw console, you'll see all the information about the task is stored within this fields array. So we're going to need to pull this information out of the array. And then in Airtable, the priority is set up using the words, low, medium, high, and urgent. But Todoist wants those in numbers of 1 through 4. So we're going to have to convert those words into numbers. So we'll click continue. We're going to use our tools, the AI Wizard by Workload. We're going to prompt your data. The input data is going to come from that trigger, and it's going to be that whole fields array. I'm going to copy this prompt and paste it in the box. Turn this array into an object. We'll test the action. And we have a success. Now all that information is outside of the array. So we'll click continue. We're going to add a step. This is also going to be using the AI Wizard by Workload. This time, we're going to pull information from that step 2, and that is the priority. And I'm going to paste in a prompt. Convert this priority into a number where low equals 1, medium equals 2, high equals 3, and urgent equals 4. We'll test this action. So now we have that number 4 for urgent. And whatever the priority of your new record is, it'll convert to the appropriate number. We're going to add our last step, which is going to be in Todoist. The event is to create a new task. Make sure we're connected to Todoist. The title of our task is going to come from that step 2, conduct survey. The description from step 2 is the subtask. The project ID is the folder within Todoist where we want to store these new records. So I'm going to use the work folder. The deadline is going to come from that step 2, which is the due date. And then the priority is going to come from that step 3, which is converted the word priority into a number. Then we'll click continue and we'll test this action. And we have a success. So I can click continue. I can look over at Todoist. And you can see this conduct survey task was just added. And it has the description of the task, the due date, and the priority level. So we'll go ahead and come back to the workload editor. We'll check and make sure there's a green dot in each of our nodes. Then we can activate our workflow. And now whenever there's a new record created in Airtable, The AI Wizard will automatically reformat that data and then create a new task in Todoist. That's how you can use Workload to build a workflow that automatically creates a new task in Todoist whenever there's a new record in Airtable. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post with any questions you might have or suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.